Ah,
probably.
look at Rick. Look at Rick with fancy new computer. Uh, First of all, welcome Rick um, to this meeting. I think it's your first time here. Um, let's have a small think on what's happening and how we are in the progress. So currently on the statistics side, we are talking on a total of 9 signed up for leaders, including Jonah and me, and 28 signed up for participants.
Okay, that's not too
Um,
bad.
it's not too bad. It's, in my opinion, a bit weird because we are talking about around 83 or 85 people currently in our Discord, which would suggest that there are more people interested but didn't sign up yet. So my idea was to send out a reminder more tomorrow to everybody with a reminder to sign up because sign up closes at August 31st.
Hmm.
And
Are you gonna
hopefully,
send? Are you gonna send that on Discord?
yeah, I'm gonna send it out on Discord because there are, like I said, there are 83 people in the Discord, and there are only 28 plus 9 people signed up for the event. So there is a huge gap in amount of people who are interested and didn't sign up. Um, Hopefully, we get a bit more people signing up via that route. Um,
I don't know why. I think people did not understand that they also have to sign up on that um,
I think so.
website, and they just kind of signed up on Discord. I don't know
Yeah,
why this discrepancy.
I don't know either. However, I already made a notification about that. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago with an at everyone, which I don't like. But with a notice in there, if you haven't signed up, you will not be assigned to a team. Um, and I will do that again, hopefully for people to sign up and let them know that the deadline is next week.
Can you actually send them like a private message, maybe in Discord, and just be like, "Hey, X."
It depends on the user's permissions that they have set in Discord. If you said that you do not allow direct messages, then I cannot send them a direct message.
But probably at least a part of those are going to be able to receive private messages. And I'm thinking it would be a better way to do it because if you're going to just keep on doing it general, you know my opinion about the general stuff.
Yeah,
People won't
no one
react to that.
will react on,
Yeah,
on public messages, only on private messages.
exactly. So if you
Um,
go to them directly and use their name, people would be responsible to reply to you. So at least they're gonna be like, "Hey, Maurice, I'm not really interested. I joined Discord, but I just wanted to see what's all this about. But I'm not gonna take part of the
sure.
event." Or, "Oh, okay, let me see. I didn't know that I have to sign up there." I don't know.
Yeah. So, having said that, because of the numbers in Discord, and we assume that people would be signed up later, closer to the deadline. At least that's what we see on. That's what Jonas sees on other events. People signing up closer to the deadline because then you're a bit more aware of your calendar and whatnot. Um, we reached out to Drew from Wasabi for a sponsoring for 75 people because we
Okay.
assumed based on the numbers in Discord and based on the growth because we sent that out when we were last week I think somewhere we had then only 65 people in the Discord and they were growing massively on a spike, so we assumed maybe 75 um, for sponsoring for the event, and we have decided to continue using Sticker Mule for creating stickers, T-shirts, and custom envelopes and a keychain, probably.
So you're not
people.
going with Jonas?
No, we don't get any replies. We
Friend.
try to
Oh,
get information.
Yeah, I did find out late. I did find out like 2 days ago from my father. There's a better contact over there, but even just kind of looking at shipping costs to go from Netherlands to other countries versus US to other countries, it makes more economical sense to ship it from the Netherlands.
Looking at
yeah.
The price tables from our Dutch postal service, we are talking worst case about 12.50 shipping costs instead of 40, I think, from the US. So that's a massive difference in shipping costs.
We can do the shipping costs. I mean, that's the. I mean, we can fund it. That's the least of my concern. I've always told Maddie and Nikki and Sophia is like, make the decision that's the best use of your time and effort, because just getting the motion to do this right. I mean, if shipping costs go up, I mean, if we're talking 1250 euro or 1500 euro, is that what you're talking? We can do that. That's not a problem.
Okay, but that's in euros. But we already calculated that in the price that we asked for Drew. However, I did not get a reply from him yet, but we calculated that in the price that we asked from Drew. We use worst case scenario in this case to calculate the amount of money that we need per person.
Rick, we were actually thinking like a sponsor could cover the cost of the swag and shipping on all that, and we could just like kind of give a prize for the winner team or the winning team. I don't know. Just think about. We will have to think about just like maybe participating in an event or I don't know something.
Well, I kind of feel like the
includes-
thing we've done with gift cards is the easy one.
or a gift card or something like that we could do. So that's why we kind of not offered ourselves to pay the shipping cost or any swag cost because we wanted to just give away something for the winning team. Like the prize should be from team side.
New. That's new for me. That's new for me, I think.
New. We were discussing this even with Edwin. Do you remember when Edwin participated in this call? We discussed about this.
I can't
you
remember.
Forgot. Yeah, you forgot about it. But yes.
Let me think again. What did I wanted to say? We also asked Drew if he was able to throw in a 1 terabyte 1 year for free for the winning team per person, per team member. Okay. So every team member would get a 1 terabyte free Wasabi for a year, like we have for the Film 100.
Oh yeah, like that trial. That's a great, like a technology prize, right? That's a nice offering. Yeah.
We asked we asked Drew if he was okay with doing so. We haven't heard back from him. We sent him an email last week. So I hope we get a reply soon. I don't want to ask Maddie if you can reach out to him because you have a direct line maybe, but maybe later next week if we don't get a reply.
Do that. I mean, no issue.
Sorry?
We can do that. Sorry, I think we can do that. I have to speak louder.
Okay. Yeah, you were breaking up for a bit. So I think that's basically our up-to-date information that we have. If you want, we can show you a bit what we had in idea for swag. If you're interested.
Let me ask you something. Is Wasabi the only sponsor that you're gonna work with?
Yeah, for now, yes, because the event or the number of people are way smaller than we expected. However, Different Dev, the company of Jonas' father, offered to sponsor a total of $300, and we decided that if we needed that money, we would reach out to Tom on that part.
Cyber
And then you
Fortress is a
also-
possibility too, but we're trying to keep them in case we go over that 75 person mark for extra swag.
I don't expect that, to be honest.
One thing I'll just say is about the small numbers. I wouldn't get too worried about this because I think there's a
It's
certain
first year.
Yeah, first year, super novel. There's less data points that you're going to have to like post event digest, and I'll just think right now maybe we should do a badge first hackathon participant. I don't know what you think, Sophia. So it's like
badges, Rick.
I'm always thinking that way, right? But it's like I want to take that small caucus and really highlight them. And I don't, if it was 1,000 people, it'd be just too much, right? I think we could really double down on the small group, and if they get kind of pushed and enabled, enjoyed, rewarded at all levels, even at a badge level, pay them in pixels. That's the phrase, right? If we do something like that, then that's almost like the starting point to then double and double or grow, right? So grassroots.
Yeah, we initially
Yeah.
targeted like 100. That was the number that we targeted, but yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna get that close to that number this year.
No, I would really be happy if we even hit the 75 as of today. I hope we hit the 50 currently. That's my current hope. But I do have hope for the 75 because there are so many people in the Discord. But like you said, there could be people saying, yeah, I only joined because I was interested in what's going on with the event. I know one person who was unable to get his schedule in time cleared for that. So at least that's one person I know. But yeah, let's try and see if we can over the weekend. I could do direct message because I think we have from everybody or almost everybody that's signed up their Discord names, so I can
You can tell
filter
the
out
difference.
those names. And reach out to those persons directly. Hopefully they don't report me and I get a problem with the Discord, but that's a different story. Maybe Jonah can do some as well.
I do have another idea. I don't know, Rick, you might just say no, but what do you think if you invite Maurice and Jonah for one of the tech bites to discuss hackathon? Because usually the tech bites, when they are live, you get a lot of traction in there, and it is promoted as well, but by our social media. I don't know if you think this is just too much.
No, I think it's
sign
absolutely...
us close next week.
Oh, sorry, say that again.
Sign up close next week. So I don't know if there is enough time to do a tech bites before next week. It's a really short period.
You can extend that. I mean, you can be flexible. There is still time until the event itself.
The thing is with the swag, we need the swag to be arrived, and we can extend it, but then I cannot guarantee delivery of the swag in time because looking at times required to get the shipment from the Netherlands to someone currently is 13 business days, worst case. 13 business days is close to a month.
You do the 30 plus people that you have already, and then it's going to be left a couple of people, I don't know, 10 more people, and you're going to just be like, hey guys, listen, the swag might get to you after the event. There's a reward for them. It doesn't have to, you can just be flexible about it, and you can find a way to communicate that. That would be the least of your problems. I would say that having the opportunity to talk in a tech bites would give more exposure to it, and you would get more people involved. This is my opinion. I don't know if you do not agree. Just it's fine. I'm fine with it. This is of course
well, the other challenge, Maddie, is, I mean, if we wanted to do a tech bites as early as next week, it would, the 31st, it'd have to be you and maybe Sophia do it as well, because I'm at the Bogota event, and then I've got travel every week through mid-December. It's gonna be rough, but
thinking you, because we already had the recap, like in this format, so that's why I was thinking you. But maybe it can be Edwin or somebody
Or
else
Michael
from the
K,
team.
he's participating.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly. I just need somebody that knows how to be the host of those. It's different, like to be the presenter. That's one body of work, but then also to be the host with the producers feeding you the information about the map and the time. Hey, you're over time. Let's go. Cade could probably do that, and Edwin as well. But it's just, it's one of those things you got to have like two monitors.
Experts like Dave or something.
Dave.
How
yeah.
about Karine? Because she's presenting as well. She's participating as well,
She
and
could do
she's
it.
done moderator.
Let me check
Can
her.
we? Yeah, let's ask her.
Am I still sending that weird noise through?
No, I don't hear it anymore.
Okay. I think it's because I walked away and it like didn't hear anything. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I can hear the fan. Let me go for that. She is available.
Okay.
So Corinne could do it a week from today, 31.
How about Mark? Can he do it?
Well, the streams are on Thursdays, the Tech Bites.
Okay.
Is
there anything scheduled?
I was gonna say, how's the schedule looking for those Tech Bites?
Well, because of this travel, I haven't had a lot of them, so I'll show you what I've got. So basically, because of the travel, I have a block of none, but up in September 21 is Object First, and then a service provider. I'm out. A partner, got an opportunity here, got a holiday. That's a conflict, but I mean, these are the ones that are open. But if we need something before, we could do 31. I can't do it myself.
If Karine can do it, that would be great because she's involved already in the project. But then the other thing is like if Mark and the team could do it.
Well, Mark has an additional person that's to do the stream, which is a very good thing, Jeffrey Omer.
Yep, he's
What do
gonna
you
be
think
our.
about it, Jonah? The Tech Bites. Do you think it's a good
Jonah-
idea?
What was that?
Do you think it's a good idea to do the Tech Bites?
I think we should. I mean, it is cutting it a little close on the timeline, but I mean, I'd say at this point, number of participants, better to have them participate than get the swag after the event. And they say with marketing and events like this, you have to get 7 different touch points with people before they sign up for an event. So the more channels we have, the more likely we are to get additional people.
True. Okay, yeah, let's if we can manage doing this. I don't know what time they record or it's a live stream, right?
It can be pre-recorded. Okay, it can be, but it always goes better live.
Okay.
It's typically around noon Eastern time. I feel
so
like
an hour and a half and 9 minutes from now is when it usually broadcasts live.
So
but I'm
6
not doing
p.m. my
one
time.
Yeah, not doing one today. I mean, I can't like make it. I can't like do it today because they would have to make, and that's assuming everyone's available, but they have to, when they make this LinkedIn event, it needs to be out there for at least a day or two for people to see it.
No. It's
Okay.
I'm not saying today. It's more like, okay, which time normally is the recording, because
we could prepone it.
We are
It could
close.
be 10 a.m. Eastern time, so 4 p.m. CET. We could do that. It's not religious. It's not set in absolute stone. And if we're going for EMEA Americas combined, then the earlier is better. So the 10 a.m. New York time, 4 p.m. CET is the better choice.
Let me check my calendar for next week then.
Yeah, so this hour in 1 week.
Yeah.
I've asked Corinne.
Straight after bi-weekly call, so I'm available.
I've asked Corinne, but she's 3 hours. She's in Washington State, so she has maybe just woken up yet. So,
okay. Keep us posted on that one.
Maddie, could you be there, or would you feel yourself necessary, or Sophia as well?
You're muted, Maddie.
I thought I would not disturbed with the noise around here because I'm in an IKEA, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm thinking that we kind of already been in this format, myself and Safia and the guys. So maybe something fresh, something new, just the guys with Karine would just look better. Otherwise, it's just repeat. I don't mind. I could be there, but I feel like it's just repeating. It's
Okay.
better to be fresh. Something different.
Well, let's see if Corinne can, and really, we only need at a minimum 2 people. And if we could get, and then 4 is the max, right? So, I'll
Yeah,
see
if we have Rain, Jonah, and me, there's only one spot left.
yeah.
We could
So-
get Michael maybe, if anything, because he's participating in as well. So he can talk about it as well. And he has a team as well. So I think that would be a good.
Well, Corinne's hosted, so she has that experience. I just don't want to like rush and then not have someone that's not hosted before. So I just don't want to blow it up. So I'll let you know as soon as, and I'll start it with an email as soon as I hear from Corinne.
Yep.
Thanks. Okay. What else? Yeah. Did you want to see the ideas that we had for swag?
yeah.
We didn't ask for stuff yet from them, but let me share my screen so I can please show you which items we had in mind.
What's the t-shirt that you purchased from them with the automation desk logo? Have you washed it?
Sorry?
Have you washed
Yeah,
the
I have.
t-shirt? Is it good?
have.
Did the logo?
It's still good. It's still
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
So stickers. We want the automation desk sticker that we had before. Same as before as we had. Let's do this one. Same as we had for the event.
Yeah.
For VMon. We want the square stickers. Sorry, the website's in Dutch. The square stickers with the Hackathon logo that we created. So each will get 2 of each. Then we wanted to do the envelopes with the automation desk, basically like this setup with the automation desk logo. So these are the bubble wrap kind of envelopes. So everything is safe in the parcel. Then we had the idea to do a t-shirt, a white t-shirt with the Hackathon logo in the middle, on the big in the middle.
One thing in here, I think probably people in technology prefer black. Just saying.
Yeah, but I agree, and I get why you're saying that, but I think the dark blue logo that we have on a black background might not be the best fit.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah. And what we want is a personalized keychain, and then with the automation desk logo on that.
Oh, I love that. I need to have one of those.
Yeah, that's one other thing. What I wanted to ask all 4 of you, or all 5, basically, because let's include Rick in this one as well, is to fill in the form. That can be the address of the leader form, and that can be the address of your Veeam office if you don't want to give out your personal address, which I can understand. So we can ship the swag to you guys as well, because you guys have worked as hard as we on the project, and I believe that you guys are as entitled to the swag as we are.
That's nice of you.
So I will share the link to the leader form if you don't have the form anymore. Copy. It's in chat.
So Maurice, how will the shipping work? Will people just be able to order directly from Sticker Mule, or will it come
No.
to you and you'll ship it out from
It
the
will come
Netherlands?
from all to here. I will collect all the stuff and bits and pieces,
Organize it and
in
everything.
those envelopes, print out stickers,
Assemble a kit.
assemble the parcels. Yeah.
Okay.
And do you know how it's gonna be like the sponsorship process from Drew? You need any documentation, anything like that? You have to sign a contract. Is it gonna be between you and Wasabi?
No
Is
idea.
it?
No idea. We didn't hear anything back from Drew yet. So
Because I'm thinking Drew might think that actually he's going to sponsor Beam to do that. Did you explain it to him?
we explained it to him that we are from the Veeam Community Hackathon. So I'm not sure if he assumes that it's part of Veeam or whatnot. But yeah, like I said, if we don't get any reply from him beginning next week, if you could reach out to him saying, hey, did you see the email coming from the Veeam Community Hackathon sponsoring or whatnot?
I can do that. And also I would like to actually clarify all this because
Yeah, sure.
it's just different processes, and he's not going to sponsor Veeam for this event. He's going to sponsor your event that is more like
separate.
Yeah, it's separate. It's organized by the members of the community. So I'm not really sure how that sponsorship process go. Would you know, Rick? Do you have any idea?
So it gets tricky. For small stuff, I recommend that the sponsorship investment is handed off directly to the topic. Example, if Wasabi wants to sponsor, I'm just making something up, the swag, then they pay for it and ship it or whatever. If you look at something medium like Veeam 100 Summit, like the way we're doing Wasabi with the poker night and those things, we kind of get into them paying part of our bill that we have with the master of something like that. And then you go something really big like Veeam On, they do what they call MPOs, marketing promotional opportunities, and Veeam would bill them for that sponsorship opportunity. With the exception of what we did for the reception at Veeam On, I think we split half of that with Wasabi, you know, things like that. We'll do some funky math. But, you know, without like, the problem is if we engage like legal and all that crap, it'll really slow it down. So my thought is if a sponsor wants to sponsor something, that means they're also doing whatever it is for that thing. That way we don't have to like put in any legal, we don't need the events team to manage, we don't need those other things. So for that's my point of view.
My idea was I can create an invoice. I can give him an invoice saying, okay, this is what you need to pay for this event, and he will transfer the money. Because we have Sticker Mule, we have the Dutch Postal Office that we need to take into account for expenses, and
that's gonna be like Maurice. He's going to basically sponsor Maurice, or who's gonna sponsor?
Well, I can make that invoice looking at the source Veeam Community Hackathon.
That's not like a company that is registered anywhere. So I don't know if you can just make.
I think that like those are things like that we need to figure out with Drew.
I mean, I could almost
preferences.
You know, I'd almost rather, Maurice, keep it simple. Have Wasabi buy your kind of configuration at Sticker Mule.
Just ship it to him.
and then have it shipped to you, and then buy the shirts or whatever. And then when it comes to the shipping, honestly, set up a working session where you build a mega cart and they pay or something like that. I mean, it can be as simple as that. I know in the US, we'll do things like send me a label and just a PDF, and it just goes. Okay, we do that.
The thing is, I will end up with 50 parcels in a shopping bag, and I will go to the postal office and say I need to ship this, and they will create something, and I put my card in there, and I pay it. That's what is going to happen. I get a receipt, and that receipt needs to be, so I need to expense that somehow with him. There is no with the Dutch postal office. There's no, there are ways, but then you need to set up an account. You need to get a specified label printer and whatnot to create those labels and all extra expenses.
Here's a crazy idea. I wonder if Wasabi has anyone in the Netherlands who could just take it and do
Go
it.
and pay. Yeah.
Well, then we are also maybe in a problem with GDPR and AVA and whatnot, because we are going to share our events people's postal addresses.
What if we don't share it? What if they meet you at the post office and just pay for your transaction?
Yes. I think that's what Rick was
yeah.
saying. Yeah. If they have somebody in Netherlands, they could actually meet you up and just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or does Dutch Post Service, well, first of all, is that the right thing instead of like DHL?
Well, if I do DHL, prices go up way faster. This is just a parcel. This is just a parcel that fits in your mailbox. So I'm sending someone a letter instead of sending someone an actual parcel, as in a box with
I'm wondering if Wasabi can make a Dutch Post Service account or a DHL account or some account, or give a shipper number that goes to their.
It's fine by me as well. Fine by if they say you can use shipper number 1234 with a DHL, I'm fine with that too. But we were just looking at a solution where prices would go as low as possible, because we don't want to ask them, yes, sorry, we have 25 people who joined the event, but we need $10,000 to sponsor this because of the shipping.
Yeah,
if you get what
fair.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. I know.
So we try to reduce the cost as much as possible. That's also one reason why we went with Sticker Mule instead of Mason, the friend of Jonah. So because you've seen the prices for those t-shirts. It's if we go with 50 t-shirts, I believe a t-shirt is 12 euros.
Yeah, I think that it would be good, maybe not just having a call with Drew, but maybe with somebody from their events, like Caitlin or Jillian or somebody that we've been working with as well. Maybe because Drew probably is busy and he's not going to deal with all this admin stuff. But having a call with somebody from their events, I think would be a good idea. And just discuss all these details, because these have, I know, it's like when you look at it, you are like, yeah, we're going to just do it. But then there are so many small details that can actually be blockers. And it's good to just clarify it.
I think that's a great idea. And looking at the time, I think it's a good idea to set that up as soon as possible.
Why don't you, Maurice, just follow up with, maybe tomorrow, not today, but just follow up with Drew and be like, hey, Drew, I know that you are busy, but I was thinking maybe I can just talk to somebody from your team from the events and just discuss all the necessary steps, you know?
Yeah, they might have some ideas. They might have done something like this. I mean, I don't even know if we could get into the business of if they could issue a gift card that you use for the postal stuff.
I don't know if they have that, but let's see how what the options are. Let's discuss that. Let's discuss it with them because they probably have a better idea on how to do that.
Probably
and
they
worst,
have
worst,
done stuff before the
yeah,
events team. They
worst
would know
case,
better than we do.
worst case, if they got a receipt and they can pay that receipt, then it's fine as well. If they can send a photo of that receipt and say, okay, this is what I've paid for shipping out 50 parcels.
Yep.
Can you transfer the what $200 to me or €200 to me or whatnot?
Yeah, they might even be able just to reimburse that. That's an option too. You know, just we'd have to ask them if that's
But that's
their
their
goal is the
business.
sponsorship, that they'd have to figure out a way to execute.
If you want me to be in that call, let me know as well if you think you need
Sure.
me there.
I think that those are all the things that we need to discuss right now. Unless someone else has. Oh yeah, I remember one thing. We found out late last week that we made a mistake in the sign-up forms, and we
Okay.
forgot to ask people their email address. That's my mistake. When we started with Google Forms, and then we could say, please enter your email address, and it was one of the options that automatically filled with your Google account or something you needed to enter. And somewhere down the road, we decided let's go to Microsoft Forms, and Microsoft Forms does not have that, and I forgot to add the field again. Because asking an email address twice in Google Forms was a bit overkill, in my opinion. So we forgot to add email addresses for people. However, Maddie, we do have all the community hub usernames.
Yeah,
We can get
but
emails from that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we can do that.
Would that be okay? Because it's privacy thing, yada yada yada, maybe difficult, but would that be okay?
I mean, in Europe, it wouldn't definitely be okay. In the USA, it might be okay. So it depends how we are playing with that. In
I can
Europe,
send it
for
to
sure, you know
Sophia.
that
I can
it's
send it to Sophia. That's
Yeah.
fine, and that's just USA. But yeah, it's more. We need to be okay with doing this this way and not step on someone's toes. That's my biggest concern. I don't want any of us to get into shit because we got those emails using the community forums or the community.
Yeah, because it might be like a different email than they would have intended for the hackathon. Like their work email might be on the hub
Exactly.
versus the hackathon. Maybe they were wanting their Gmail or something.
I suggest maybe you can just ask, because these people are on Discord.
Yeah.
And maybe you can just send them private emails on Discord and just ask them for the email address and let them provide it to you. Because they might just give you a Gmail, they might just give you a Yahoo mail instead of the work
Yahoo
email
mail.
that we have. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah,
whatever, you know, like something that is
let's
not
say-
work related.
Let's say we have a couple of them left who don't respond or whatnot.
I can reach out to them via the email I have at the hub, let's say. I can do
Okay.
that and just be like, hey, Maurice needs mail address
This
for the
information,
hackathon.
could you please
Yes,
send
I
it to?
can do that. I can do that. But I would avoid, so I would work around with this
That's-
rather than just give you the email addresses, because
Yeah, that's
I
why
told
I'm
you.
asking. That's why I'm saying I don't want to step on anyone's toes,
Fair.
and or get anyone into trouble because we get our information using the community hub in the wrong way. That's why I'm asking. Hey, can we? What's the best approach here? Yeah, I will try. I will get a lot of DMs that I'm going to send over the weekend. But yeah, that's fine. Jonah, when will you be home?
Later tonight. I was
Oh,
actually
okay.
gonna say I've got like a 2-hour layover in the middle if you want me to start compiling some Discord usernames of who we need to reach out to, of hey, you haven't signed up yet versus hey, we need your email.
Go for it.
Any
Yeah,
other
let's-
discussions that you need to have with Edwin, like, or like on the technical side? Should
No,
we
I think
have?
the only thing that we need to do starting September 1st is to create the teams. And I don't think that's really technical. That's just something that Jonah and I at least, need to talk about. Who do we pair up with who, and who will be leader of that team. We have been joking that Michael Cade signed up as a participant and Jeff signed up as a leader. So we are going to put Jeff as the leader of Michael's team.
Is Julia participating in?
Yes, she is, as a participant. Yeah.
Did you reach out to Anthony as well?
To be fair, I have been really busy after the past 2 weeks.
I'll reach out to Anthony.
Okay, Jonah.
He's there, or
In Vegas.
okay.
Yeah, he's probably leaving tonight, but he's in Las Vegas.
Are you at VMware Explore, Jonah?
No, I was just in Boston for a service
Okay.
provider event. I just stayed an extra day in case I wanted to do something around Boston, and then ended up not doing that because people kept me out late.
Oh, well, we were out. Well, I didn't late on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, bad boy.
Some of us tried to go find some bars after the party, and hotel bars closed, and we ended up kind of going around town for like another hour and went to 2 or 3 different bars that said they were open on Google but weren't open in reality.
Yeah, nothing good happens after 10 p.m., Jonah.
So
When you are so young as Jonah, you can
Well, it's
stay
funny
up
because I
without
was
kids.
there with him. That's where I was too, and I kind of did my little Irish exit. I'm like, okay, Jonah, I'm done. Once they stopped serving that beer for free, I was out. I just disappeared. No hugs and kisses. I'm gone. I was in bed by 9:45. I'm a good boy.
I was
Wow.
about 1 in the
but
morning.
then again, one is 26 and the other one, let's not talk about that.
Almost double. Is it? Actually, wait, no. Yeah, I'm over your age, double, Jonah.
You're over my age then as well.
Okay, so we are waiting then on Kareem to confirm that we can do Tech Bites. And then we are also waiting on Mark LeBlanc.
Yeah, I'll have to confirm with the video team.
So
That would be
if
great.
that's going to be possible, then the 31st you said, right? 31st,
Yep,
maybe 10, 11
I'll go for
EST.
10.
10.
10, so 4 CET is when we'll do it.
Perfect.
And then
Perfect.
Maurice, maybe if you can just change the deadline on the website. Just like push it 1 week, I would say, just to give people the opportunity to still register.
Yeah, I will make it a week longer then, I guess. So September 7th, or let's make it September 8th on Friday.
Yeah, I think that would work. It gives you plenty of time still to do the teams and to just deal with some admin stuff. I told you I'm not worried about this, the gifts, the giveaways, even if they're gonna get late to them. But I am a bit worried about this sponsorship situation, how you're gonna actually do it.
Yeah, let's see next week. Let's keep in touch, Maddie. I will try to send out an email tomorrow to Drew directly. Hopefully he's not on holiday now. I don't know. That could be the case as well. And if I don't get anything back from him on beginning next week, let's say Wednesday, if we don't have any reply from him Wednesday, I will reach out to you and see if you can poke someone over there.
I can contact Caitlin or Jillian, and maybe they can just help out with this. So,
Say,
Okay.
but make it clear that you're only contacting us with them, and try to step out as much as possible, because it's not Veeam who is doing this event.
did Drew confirm that he's going to sponsor it?
Yeah,
Do you
at Team
have, like,
One, he confirmed
Positive.
it.
Okay.
He
He just
confirmed that
didn't
vocally,
Okay.
so
But
we
he
don't
just
have anything on email.
confirmed the amount, or he confirmed only that he's going to sponsor the event?
That he is going to. He wants to sponsor the event
Without having the amount.
without having the amount. Yeah,
Okay.
at least that's what I understood from him at Vimon. Because, but then again, it was busy. It was on the evening that we had in the bar, the cocktail event with him. So
Jonah, just to have like a backup plan, I would just go to Cyber Fortress as well and ask the question. Just ask the question. Hey guys, we are organizing this hackathon.
they know.
Are you interested in sponsoring it? Just to be on the safe side, because we are really tight with time. And just in case Drew is going to take his time and he might not sponsor the whole amount as well.
Yeah.
Just to have some other sponsor
Backup.
in place. Yeah.
Worst
Yeah,
case,
my VP of
worst case, we
marketing
can-
already expressed interest, so I'll go
Okay.
back and follow up with her, and it probably makes it easier for us at that point anyways, because we can probably somehow do it through like my credit card or something and get them to reimburse me, because they've already got to reimburse me for this trip.
Okay. Just also maybe you can mention some numbers, just
Yeah.
because when you mention numbers, like everyone is like, hey, yeah, I'm going to sponsor this. But then when you mention numbers, they're going to be like, hey, let me go back to, I don't know whom, and just check it out. And it takes weeks and so on and so forth. That's what I'm saying. Just be clear with the information.
Yeah, I'll give her the numbers we gave Drew.
True.
Cool. Let's do this.
So is the sign up extension official? Should I notify like the social team if they're making future posts about the event?
We probably should.
Actually, I think you should promote it's extended.
Yeah, so I'll
You
let
know,
Felicia.
so that itself is like, hey, final chance. You know.
So September 8th is like the new final date to sign up. Yeah.
Yep. I think that's what they said.
Fridays.
That's a Friday
Eight.
after next week's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I got a response from Corinne. She's typing. She says yes. Cool.
So we've got the show.
I'll secure the video team as well. I myself can't be on it, but cool. I will take that as an action item.
Thank you. Yeah, new deadline Friday, September 8th. Correct.
Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, like I said, requested before, please sign up the form as well. For the three of you, and we'll ask Edwin and Nikki later. Or if you see them, you can. I don't think so.
And
Jonah?
I guess we have a plan. Should we have a call scheduled for 8th, maybe not the 8th, but that week, just before we are closing?
Yeah, and I think, Sophia,
sure.
we need to discuss the starting of the event as well, because I think we need to create a GoToMeet link or something, or anyway, because we want to announce that the event is starting, obviously, and we need to find out a way how we're going to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you
And
want
that
to
can be a
schedule?
GoToMeet, or that can be maybe yeah, what can we do? I don't know. Maybe a YouTube live if we want to. Worst case, we have the Veeam Hackathon of the Veeam Automation Desk YouTube channel, so we can do that as well if we want to. But that's just there as a precaution.
I mean, if
I
we're
don't-
already doing Discord, why not stream it on Twitch?
Oh my goodness,
Anyway.
no.
Get some donations or something.
I think
No,
Corinne
yeah,
has a
we need
Twitch
to be an
account she used to do some
affiliate first.
content
So.
on.
Okay.
No, we need to affiliate, be Twitch affiliate before we can get any sponsoring from that way.
Gotcha.
So you can sponsor the Discord though. Hint, hint.
Intent, nudge, nudge. Okay. Subtle.
No, yeah. Let's see. Let's discuss that later. And we can do next week, but not same time.
I don't think next week is gonna help us.
Oh, sorry, the week after that. Yeah, sorry, in 2 weeks.
On the
I
8th,
cannot
I'm
do.
going to fly.
Oh,
On the
that's a
7th,
challenge.
I'm going to pack and just do some stuff. So
will
can we
close-
do the 6th or the 5th?
The 6th is fine, but not the 7th, 8th, or 9th because we have a company weekend or long weekend in Belgium. We are going to a
nice.
castle with the whole company.
Fancy.
Yeah, there are only 10 rooms with for two people each, and there are like 12 tents for clamping. So joy, I can sleep in a tent. Anyway, yeah, we can do it. I can do the 6th. Is that
Let's do
okay
the
for
6th.
everybody else? Same time as this?
Same time. Yeah.
I
It
see a thumbs
overlaps
up.
with our one-on-one, Rick, but
Well, I'm
we
going to
can-
be in Oklahoma and Missouri anyways
Okay.
with partner meetings. I have to move all of them for that week.
cool. Same time works.
Okay, then I will copy the event for today again because then we have the same thingamabob in there. Yeah. That's a good thing because if you copy paste the event, it will be using the same meeting link, and then you have the chat history.
So by that time, we should have a lot of information in regards a lot of things that we discussed
I hope.
today. So yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, I officially will close the sign-ups then on Saturday when I'm back from Belgium, because for me it's a bit challenging to close it while I'm in the middle of nowhere in a castle, maybe not with the correct internet, but Saturday's closing, it's fine. Nobody will see.
Definitely. Let's work on this. And I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks time. Well, I might see you on a Vanguard call, but that's a different story. But yeah.
Let's not talk about that one. Vanguard calls.
Are informed. Okay, cool. Then I think we're gonna have to jump in a different call, the three of us. So
I need to go home.
well, yeah, go home, enjoy.
I need to go
Thank
through
you.
security.
Oh, I've been waiting on the
Oh.
outside. Pleasant trip. Yeah, you don't really want to take calls through the screening, but pleasant
Yeah,
trip home, John.
I'm just in front of the ticketing counter. I mean, my flight's not for another 2 hours anyways. I got here a little early.
Okay. Well, have a safe flight home and
Safe travels.
and enjoy the rest of your days.
Thank you. You have a good
everyone.
evening.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Jonah. Take care. Bye.